I was excited to work with Alair again because I was ready to have more space to entertain with. I was moving into a different point in my life and I wanted to have a bigger living area, a bigger space to host friends and family. And having worked with the Alair team before, I knew they were going to be able to deliver on the vision I had for my house. I knew, given the complexity of what I wanted to do with this project, that they were who I wanted to work with, that they were going to be able to take on some of the trickier things that were going to happen with this. And given some of the things that came up with this renovation, I'm so glad that I did. Going into this project, it was important to me to stay within the time frame that I wanted to execute the project, to stay within the budget that I'd set for myself. Alair and Maseeh, my project manager, were wonderful in thinking through all of those things. At the end of the day, not only did I stay within the time frame, within the budget, they actually helped me achieve the project even better than what I had originally thought it could be. Alair uses a software tool that allows you to see step by step, item by item, what you're spending and what you're approving, which I thought was really great throughout the project, so I knew exactly what I had approved, how I was pacing on what I was spending. And he helped me make really smart decisions about how I was spending my money. So in certain instances, he would advise me, you're going to spend a tiny bit more, but this is really going to be worth it. Or you have the option to spend more, and it's probably not going to be worth what you're going to get out of it. And I felt like he gave me really great counsel throughout, but it was always ultimately my decision.
Throughout the process, I was in consistent communication with her about her wants and needs. Some of them were very minor, like having a USB outlet, but some of them were very major, like having a curbless shower. And making that happen in an old house was extremely challenging, but we made it happen. Majority of her selections were done through the planning process, and which helped us stay on time and on budget through construction. She wanted this large window behind her stove, and that meant that we had to install a flush hood vent in the ceiling to avoid having anything blocking that view. And it was a little bit challenging to do so because of the joist situation in the ceiling, but we made it happen by just adding a small bulkhead and making sure that she gets the finish that she wanted and still have that hood vent that's functional. I'm glad that I had a role in this to make it happen and make sure that she gets what she wants, and at the end of the day, she's happy with the final product.
I'm so happy to be back in my home, and some of the first people I had over, some of my dear friends who've been in various iterations of my house over the last decade. This is how your home was always meant to be. It's like this is how this house has always been, and that's how I feel, but I'm so glad other people have seen it too, and I feel like that was the care and attention that was put into this. It does not feel like a renovation, it feels like a natural extension of how this house was, and the work is just so seamless and so beautiful.